Hello to all my gold diggers. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are in the Hollywood Hills visiting Mathew Crawford. How are you doing?
Good, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, I'm so excited. So we just shot really cool shots for Onlyfans and I've been so excited to work with you because I just saw you joined recently.
Yeah. So it's been 8 months since I started.
So what pushed you to start your Onlyfans?
Honestly, I hate saying the money.
The money?
I mean, well, multiple reasons, but my Instagram, I built it for years and it, the whole thing was about my body, so.
Right.
OnlyFans, it just seemed like, I don't know, the best decision, and I love it. I love creating art and being sexual and just
Yeah, so what you're saying, it sounds like it would just be a natural switch because you're already been doing it. So why not do it for a little bit of cash, or a lot of it. Okay, so I asked my fans, I was like, what questions do you want me to ask Mathew? And I got an overwhelming response. Tell us about your eyebrows. Oh! Everyone needs to know about your eyebrows.
My eyebrows are my favorite thing on my face. Honestly, I have had big eyebrows my whole life. And then in high school, which I don't know if you remember, when did you go to high school?
I graduated 2015.
Okay, so a year over me. But in high school, do you remember big eyebrows was not a thing?
I feel
towards the end.
Because Tumblr.
Yeah. But my dumb ass, I plucked my eyebrows because I was actually insecure about it.
Oh.
And so that was a disaster, and then I waited years and they grew back, and now.
Do you fill them in at all?
I do not. What are you talking about?
I'll show. He doesn't want to give all his secrets away. You know what? I actually so I normally don't do my eyebrows, but I did mine just because I knew you were coming.
Really?
Yeah. I don't pluck them, but I just put gel in them and then put a comb through them because I was like, fuck, Matthew's coming. I gotta put him on fleek, I guess.
They look great.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I did it all for you.
So yeah, for those of you wondering, my eyebrows are all natural.
That's right, you heard it here first. I think our demographic is definitely based off our bodies a lot, so a lot of these questions, I'm skipping over so many of these because they're not appropriate for YouTube.
Top verse?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Are you willing to answer?
Am I allowed to say? I didn't know if that was a YouTube friendly thing.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, you can share.
I like to leave it up to interpretation.
Yeah.
But, I'm open to anything.
Yeah, I think, for myself, it definitely depends on the person. It's I don't know, there's some people you just want to fuck the shit out of you. There's other people.
Yeah, then the other way around.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're all men, we just,
People are asking, did we collab? Yes, we did collab. You're definitely gonna have to check it out and see his beautiful booty. I know, I enjoyed it. So,
link in bio.
Yeah, link in bio. Actually, I'm gonna drop our bit links down below, and I'm gonna drop his Instagram and Twitter so you can follow him. Explore Mathew some more. And I swear to God, I'm reading through all of these, and it's his luscious eyebrows. And then people are
oh my God.
And then people are so I asked, I was what should me and Mathew talk about? And they're why are you guys gonna talk?
They're just get straight to it.
Yeah, just get straight to it. There's so many compliments. They love your aesthetics. Mm-hmm. Have you ever kissed on OnlyFans or had any cringe moments?
Kissed?
Yeah. Kissed anybody here?
No.
No?
Not
that was
yet.
one of the questions. Not yet.
Not yet, but maybe.
Yeah?
I'll have to find out.
Right? I think I've never kissed in one of my videos.
You haven't kissed?
No, I've had guys put dildos up my ass, we're showing both of our faces and jerking off, or I've done the vice versa, but I've never kissed.
You just skip that.
Yeah. I'm so much more comfortable with my butthole and dick than my lips. But I don't know, I think that's gonna happen soon for me.
Alexa had something to
Alexa,
say.
did you just hear that? She's talking about muscles. What are your dreams, goals, and aspirations? Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully retired. I mean, not retired, but like definitely working in a different field. Like I love OnlyFans, and I feel like I will keep it as long as I can, like as long as it's running and as long as people support me.
Yeah.
But you know, I've already kind of been working on other business ideas and investments, and
Cool.
I feel like that's like the smart thing to do, especially with people that have the ability to like take advantage of OnlyFans and like really work it to their.
Yeah, totally. Because it's not a forever thing.
No,
you know?
nothing's a forever thing.
So, like, can you talk about these businesses that you're thinking about?
Yeah, so one of my best friends in New York, actually, we were talking late at night, and this was after I joined OnlyFans, and I would love to know, actually, from you. Do you get any requests for, like, worn underwear or, like...
Absolutely.
Clothing?
I've actually talked to your friend at a party.
Okay, so he already knows, but I mean, I can't say too much because it's still in the works, but...
Yeah.
You know, there's not a real marketplace that's, like, for that yet. I mean, if you know what Poshmark and, like, Depop is...
Yeah.
It would almost be like that before this...
Because they don't allow you to sell worn underwear. And I used to have a Shopify because I would want to sell my underwear through Shopify so that OnlyFans wasn't taking 20%, because, I mean, you can sell them for up to $200 depending how long you wear them. So...
I'm going to start doing that.
Yeah, so, I mean, and I was selling a lot of underwear, but... You know, on Shopify, your account can't last for too long because once you say it's worn, like instantly it's adult content. They take it down.
Oh, really?
So there is a huge market for that, and I will sign up.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, is like kind of also breaking down the stigma of like, it's not allowed on so many platforms. It's like,
yeah. So have you experienced stigma now that you're in sex work?
In the beginning, for sure. I mean, like ex-friends who don't really mean anything would give me their opinion, and I'd be like, all right, well. Bye. Yeah. But my family was actually supportive. Like,
that's awesome.
I mean, I didn't explain to them in depth what I was doing, but I gave them like the basic rundown and.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So how was that conversation like? Did they already know what OnlyFans was, or did you have to explain the platform?
My brother knew what it was because of the Savage remix. If you guys know Beyonce stars on that the time, she might start OnlyFans, and that honestly, like, I think was the culprit to this huge like blow up of OnlyFans. But
yeah.
My brother was like, "That's dope." He doesn't really care.
How old's your brother?
He's 22.
Oh, okay, cool. How old are you?
24. 26.
Oh, are you? Okay, cool. I'm 25. So.
Okay, we're then.
Nice. Well, that's awesome. I'm so glad your family supports you, and I think it's like really nice when you have that, because a lot of the guys in the industry don't. And for myself, I think I wouldn't be where I'm at if I don't have a supportive family.
Exactly.
You know, it's
and it's just about finding like a circle of people that just support you no matter what. And like you're golden.
Totally.
Like, ignore the haters. Like, they don't pay your bills.
Yeah.
You ain't paying my bills. I'm not paying attention to you.
I don't know. You just paid my bills after this. After this collab.
But like, I mean, do you want me to ask how it was for you? Like, are we vice versa? Or?
Oh, I mean, I was just gonna interview you, but I mean, sure. If you
I would love to know.
Yeah, sure. Like how I've dealt with stigma.
Yeah.
So, I mean, obviously, like, when I tell people that, they say, what do you do for a living if I'm at a party or something? And I'll say, OnlyFans, and they'll laugh, and they'll say, oh, that's hilarious, what do you really do? So, like, people don't view it as a real job, and, like, I can see how, like, you know, you would think it, like, it's silly or something, but it's, like, I can't imagine doing anything else, but I'm like you. I've been really blessed. I have a very supportive family, and I think if I was struggling in doing this, they wouldn't be as supportive. But since I've really turned it into a business, and I've like employed my mom, and you know, it's just
like family business.
Yeah. So it's just like we're working together, and it's like how could you not support someone if they're like happy?
Exactly.
You know,
as long as you're happy, and you also, I mean. I don't know if you want to talk about this, but you've also dabbled in other business ventures, which...
Yeah. So, I have 5 condos in Melbourne, Florida, and my mom is the property manager. So that's what she, like, works for me doing, and it's just really nice. Dope. And you were interested in buying property, right?
Yeah,
we were messaging
we
each
had
other.
this conversation, but we're going to be real estate partners.
Are you actually looking at getting a house?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. I mean, ideally, like... I want one here.
Yeah.
But, like, for me.
Yeah.
And then I want one, like, in all the, like, hot spots, I guess, like New York,
Yeah.
Miami,
Totally.
Chicago. Like, things that will just always, you know, people are always going and be passive income. And
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna get a house in Miami, hopefully soon, but I just found that like smaller towns are just more affordable, and
For
it's like,
sure.
and I don't know, people always need that lower income housing.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that I'm open to that too. Honestly,
yeah.
So.
I feel, and you can get like a good return. So anyways, I'm sorry, I'm gonna look for another question for you.
Really
Are you dating anybody right now, and how has your dating life changed since being like in the spotlight, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I am single.
Are you ready to mingle?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I've just been focusing on me and my business, and like I love it. Like,
Yeah.
I joke and I say like I'm dating my business, but like I don't know. I feel like priorities and like putting things first are great. And like
Yeah.
yes, I've been in relationships. I was actually in one when I started OnlyFans, and it ended. Not because of it, but we just were going separate ways.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm happy. I'm single. Insert that Rihanna thing where she's like, "I'm happy and I'm single."
So like, how long have you been single now?
Oh, I've been single for. What's the month? February?
Yeah, it's February.
8 months.
8 months. So what if a guy wants to date Mathew Crawford, what does he have to do? What is the first step to get your attention?
Be respectful, honestly, I think is a huge thing. Having a sense of humor, because that's just like very important to me. And I don't want to say like someone on the same level, but someone who has ambition, someone who's motivated, someone who like wants to create something for their life, and then together it's just like power couple.
Totally.
That's what I would
Yeah.
absolutely love, and I'm totally open to it. But like,
Yeah, I think that's really good standards to have.
yeah,
You know,
and also never settle. Like,
totally. I mean,
Sorry.
like if someone's nice to me, I'll fuck them.
okay, fucking and dating are two separate
Those are two
yeah.
different things. You're
Yeah.
right.
I mean,
Like literally, just be nice to me. Someone's asking about your daddy issues. Do you have daddy issues?
My daddy issues? Who was that reading me?
Clara Ray 70, you fucking bitch.
Daddy issues. Oh my god. Too real. I mean, do you want me to answer that?
Yeah, I mean, if you feel comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I've had 3 different dads because my mom's been divorced and remarried, and I mean, yeah, it was hard, but I'm also grateful for that because I got to live in so many different places, and I grew up all over the country. Definitely have abandonment issues, but like, so does everyone else.
So is your dad not a part of your life?
No.
I'm sorry to hear that.
No.
He's missing out.
And you know
Fucking
what?
missing out.
When I grew up, I realized, like, I stopped taking it so personally, and I was like, if you don't want to be in my life, like, you're lost. You know?
Yeah.
For anyone. Because if you're going to have a kid on this earth, and then you're going to just, like, bounce, like, all right, go live your life, but you're not going to be in my life, you know?
Totally. Yeah. And he's missing out on a lot. You're doing great things.
Oh, I'm sure he would love to hear what I'm doing now. I would applaud. I mean, he already thinks I'm going to hell for being gay, so I could imagine this is like eternal damnation.
Well, I'm so sorry to hear
Don't
that.
be sorry.
Yeah, that's like,
don't be sorry. No
that's
one
a
be sorry
bummer.
for that. Like,
so like you said, you moved around a lot. Where are the places you've lived?
oh my god. So, I'll tell you the quick Spark Notes. I was born in Ohio, and then my parents got married, moved to Las Vegas because they're both in real estate. They got divorced when I was 7, then we moved to Denver with my mom. She got remarried. We lived in Denver for 5 years. Then they got divorced and we moved to Bay Area, North California. Lived there for 4 years. She got engaged, didn't work, and then we moved back to Ohio, so back to the roots of my heritage, and grew up there for like high school, went to college, and then I dropped out and I moved to LA.
Wow.
So,
it sounds like we kind of have like a similar story, just
Really?
Yeah, my parents have been together for 30 years. They're still together. They're happily married. But we moved quite a bit too, you know, so
Was it like
all over the
military
country.
or like
No, just
Just Sagittarius is, can't keep
just
their
my
feet
dad
on the
would just
ground.
get new jobs. No, my parents are actually really awesome though. But just like the moving aspect, I'm like I can relate because it's hard. It's hard to keep up with like curriculum, like when you're like moving state to state because they're teaching different things. Then obviously kids are fucking mean when you're in middle school.
And always being the new kid. I was literally just people would call me the new kid my whole life. Why is that on me?
Yeah.
So
nice. Where's your favorite place you've lived? California. Yeah.
LA.
You can't really beat it. It's paradise.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I love LA and I love New York. And like the dream is to be bicoastal, like back and forth, like winter here, spring, and then summer, fall, New York.
Nice. Very cool.
So hopefully soon.
Yeah. You're gonna be in Miami soon.
I'm going to Miami Friday, so we might do something in Florida.
Come over. We should like get dinner, shoot
some more stuff for you guys.
Okay. What are your thoughts on fat shaming, pretty privilege, and how it affects society? It's a loaded question. Wow.
Fat shaming is never okay.
Yeah.
I think that I'm gonna answer these in like bits. Fat shaming is never okay. I think that I see a lot of things with like these overweight models and they start to lose weight and like better themselves for their life and they get hate because their brand is being overweight. And I'm like, don't fat shame, but also don't hate on people if they want to better themselves and
absolutely
lose weight, because it's like that's their journey.
Yeah.
So I think, but again, all body types are beautiful in their own way.
I totally agree with you. Yeah.
And the privilege of being pretty. Oh, man, I mean, this might sound harsh. Oh God, no, I don't want to get hate. This might sound harsh, but pretty people, let's just say conventionally attractive people who are born looking like this, like I didn't ask for it, but I will be, accountable for privilege taking, people somewhere where maybe other people couldn't.
Yeah.
So I totally get it, but also I'm not going to like apologize for being pretty.
No, yeah.
I think that also like showing, struggles and like mental health and like talking about things that like everyone goes through kind of humanizes pretty people, and I think that that's very important to do.
And that's like kind of been like an aspect on your Instagram, right? You were like dealing with some mental health stuff that you were posting about.
I am just a roller coaster of emotions since I moved to LA, but
do you want to like share anything about that?
Yeah, I mean, if you want.
I would love to hear it. Yeah.
I mean, I've struggled with depression, for on and off since I was like 16 in high school, in the closet, being bullied and all that stuff. And it was really hard. And then when I went to college, I kind of gained more confidence because I was like, all right, fuck, I'm out of Ohio. Like, I don't really care what any of these people think. It was like a fresh start. And honestly, it's just one day at a time, evolving into who I am now. Doesn't mean that I don't struggle with like mental health issues still, because everyone does. And I just think that it's all about finding good ways to manage it and to healthily, to like, hold on, cut that out.
Yeah.
To like find healthy ways to cope. Like I meditate a lot, I do a lot of yoga, I read, it's crazy, no one ever thinks I would read, but I do love reading, and it's just like finding my little things that help me. And
that's awesome.
But being like a, what's the word? Not a caveat, like a, because you're saying I shared it a lot on my social media.
Yeah.
Again, with like the whole pretty people thing, that's kind of why I like to share the more like raw, vulnerable things that I've gone through, because people do follow me, and like having a platform like you have one, and a lot of people do, I think it's very important to share the real aspects of your life, because social media is such just this highlight reel of perfect this, perfect that, and everyone gets like lost in it. And I just like to remind people that like, no, like I had a mental breakdown yesterday, so like I'm there with you. So yeah.
Nice. Give someone something to relate to. And so if you had like a word of advice for someone going through what you went through, what would you tell them right now?
I would say, like, being in the closet, or like just in general?
Just like going through depression or mental health issues.
I would say, as much as it sucks right now, time heals everything, and like, I know people hate to hear that, and like I would hate when my mom would say just like give it time, but like that is the truth. Like you have to be patient, you have to be, you know, gentle with yourself and like tell yourself like, okay, this is right now. In a week it could be better, in a month it'll be a lot better, and just give it time and take it day by day and reach out to people that you're close to. Don't let it all like fester inside, because that's when it gets worse. So therapy too. Therapy has helped me. I've been, you know, in therapy for 10 years, so, and I'm not ashamed to admit that.
Yeah, that's great advice. Great advice.
How
long do we have? Oh, we have 20 minutes. Nice.
More like 5.
Oh. And, so that's awesome. And so, like, I just saw you were on a documentary for Onlyfans, too. I'm on the same one.
Yeah, we're on this documentary together.
Yeah, I actually hated my interview, though. And I was like, can we redo it when I visit LA? And they were like, no.
No?
I'm like, I'm not excited for it to come. I feel like my interview was so bad. How did yours go?
It was good. It was very in-depth, but it was good.
Nice. What are you showing on your OnlyFans?
I mean, pretty much everything.
He showed me his butthole. I saw it today.
Yeah.
We were shooting.
I feel like, I mean, me and Reno are very similar, but you're like the boy next door. Like, I don't know. I feel like you have this aesthetic that, I mean, it works.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm like definitely doing like hardcore videos, you know? Like I'm definitely like, I've taken it like kind of far, but I'm enjoying it, obviously. But I've always appreciated your aesthetic, especially on your Instagram page. And I'm really excited because every time I shoot with somebody, I ask for a free trial. So that's going straight to the spank bank after. But anyways.
We were both gymnasts, fun fact.
Oh yeah, how long were you a gymnast for?
6.5 years.
Oh wow.
And then I quit, which I regret forever. But
I know, me too.
Right, like, imagine.
I broke my back though, so I had to quit.
Yeah, I didn't break my back. But we could have been like Olympic gold medalists. But you know what? This is great too.
You're still so flexible. Like every time, like
girl, you get over. He's like, you can put this behind your head. I can't. Well, maybe.
I'm only flexible if I really want to impress someone.
Oh.
You know what? I think that's all we're gonna cover for today. And I just want to say thank you so much for being so open and sharing so much. Like, it's really nice getting to know you because obviously this is our first time hanging out. And I really do appreciate like you like putting yourself out there and being an advocate for mental health for, you know, just a lot of people out there. And I'm sure they appreciate it too. So thank you so much for coming on. Do you have anything else you want to add? Anything you want to plug? Yeah.
Well, thank you for having me. This is so fun. And he's actually my first official collaboration on OnlyFans. So it's going to be,
yeah.
You know.
I'm very excited.
Everything. So, yeah, plug OnlyFans.com. Or no, it's actually, I have a domain, MathewBCrawford.com.
Nice.
All of our links will be down there.
Yeah.
And anything else? I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to think of
thank you. I had a blast. All right, guys. Thank you. See you later, gold diggers.